little caveat disclaimer that technically this is not a new work bag. It's actually a bag I already own because I don't often go into the office. I only go in a few days a week because I work hybrid. So I don't really feel like I need to buy a ton of bags, and I've already collected a few for the last few years that I want to continue using. So what I do is I just switch them out by the season. So this is going to be my new sort of midwinter into spring, probably could go into summer, of course, work bag. And I've just been really loving brown. I used a different brown tote bag pretty much all of last year. It's my Kiwana tote bag from like ages ago, like 2017, and that has lasted me a very long time. This bag is a tote bag from, I think it's from Amazon just a couple years ago. They might still sell it, so if I can find it, I'll try and link it below. But yeah, I don't actually have anything in the bag yet, but I thought I would declutter my other bag first with you, and then we can put things away, organized into the new bag. So that is how I think I want to roll for today. I may have even done a video on this bag a couple years ago, so you might be able to find it, but I thought I would share a quick tour of this bag before I declutter and start putting things inside. So there are some little metal legs, I suppose. And we have the straps, which are very comfortable and long enough to be a shoulder bag. I went ahead and attached this little scarf because I really want to get into bag charms for my bags, not just like a work bag, but a, going out bag. And I didn't have any charms I wanted to use with this bag, so I did find this scarf that I think came with a different bag I bought, and I forgot how I would tie it. I didn't feel like doing a bow, but I went ahead and did this like wrapped knot effect, and I kind of like it. I just watched like a quick TikTok video about it because I was like, I was trying to attach it, but I didn't like the bow, and so I found this kind of vibe, and I like it. I think it's very chic and neutral, and goes with a lot of my work clothing palette. So I think the little metal tab here says love. I think it's the name of the brand. I can't really make out the whole word, but it's the name of the brand. But it's very small, so not too noticeable. Okay. And then I'm gonna just show, I guess it makes more sense. Then here in the front, we just have an interesting like diagonal pocket. So we have a pocket here, which I forget to use, but I think that would be great to like slip in your keys or your phone. It's a kind of, if you can see, kind of like a deep but also shallow pocket. So that is the little pocket here. It doesn't go all the way up, but this here does open. It's a metal button clasp that you can undo. It's magnetic, just it's like a slip pocket. So again, great for anything you want to grab quickly, maybe a planner, maybe a Kindle, maybe you want to put your wallet in there. It doesn't really matter, but I'll see what I want to do. I tend to put everything in the main compartment, but I do forget this is a great pocket here. I should probably utilize a bit more when I'm just kind of throwing things around. And then the back, we just have a normal zip pocket, just normal, nothing too fancy. This is the interior. See, we have some little pockets on the side, a compartment, a like laptop compartment, which I really love this type of bag. And I was looking at this one specifically because I often do bring my laptop, my personal laptop, with me for my own stuff I like to do. But let's say I'm going to a video shoot or photo shoot, which sometimes I do attend. Sometimes I like to bring my laptop, and these kind of bags allow for me to bring like my work laptop easily. So things like that are just nice features to have when I need to bring a laptop off site or something like that. It's just like a Velcro slip pocket for the laptop. And then the middle compartment is a zipper, so pretty substantial. And then we have the very back, which again is just a big compartment. I can now see the brand is called Love Vuk. It's a funky name, but and then you have a zip back pocket. So lots of compartments, which, you know, give or take, could be a curse and a blessing, I suppose, because I just love to use every little nook and cranny, and sometimes that's not necessary, you know. Overpacking is one of my vices. But I can't help it. I'm type A, and I really love being prepared. So this is going to be my new bag. Let's maybe dive into the current bag I have, which is a little bit of a hot mess because I just sort of threw things in knowing that I didn't want to clean it up or organize it because I will be moving bags, so it's a little bit messy. I do apologize. Alright, this is my current bag. It's so messy, so it's just like very wide right now, but maybe I'll show what it looks like once it's empty. But this is like my dark green, forest green bag I got a couple years ago, around probably the same time as the other bag. It's the same brand, I think, but it's pretty much like a very similar bag with compartments. It has a laptop sleeve, it has all the other like small pockets and stuff like that. It's just in this nice green color, which I used for this past fall / Christmas time, so I personally just wanted to switch up the color scheme for the next few months back to brown. So let's start decluttering because there's a lot to go through. I don't know about anyone else, but every January, every year, I'm like, everything needs to be gone. Or I just kind of, you know, when you're reflecting on the past year, I think for me there's a few things that I still want to upgrade in my home and declutter a little bit. So I've just been slowly going through and reorganizing drawers, things that have just gotten so disorganized. And I'm also starting to purchase a few things to organize my home a little bit better in other areas that, you know, we just sort of adjusted or changed where we store things, or maybe we have new hobbies, like we're getting more into crafting or working out, so you start to acquire like more equipment or materials you didn't really have before, and now you have to kind of like find ways to store these things. Anyway, I've just been in a flurry of like figuring out these type of things, so it's nice to get my work bag switched out and follow that same theme. Okay, so the first thing is my Kindle. I just like to always have it with me. I may not always read like on my break, but it's nice to keep up the habit of reading, and I do find that it adds up over time. And yeah, sometimes I just don't want to scroll my phone, and so like reading out on my lunch is nice. I still need to finish a book that has taken me ages to get through, and I only have like 2 hours left, so I really need to hunker down and finish it. So that is going to be a goal this week, hopefully. I read 2 books in the last couple weeks for 2 different book clubs, and those were hefty. It was Brimstone by Callie Hart and One Dark Window, and I'll share more thoughts about that in the future, but I've already read 2 books in the beginning of the year, so I'm kind of chilling out a little bit, but I do have a book that still needs to be finished that I was starting to read like last month, so I will hopefully get to that. Next up, we have my planner. So this is my planner for this year. I just did Muji again because they have like the monthlies, and then they have the vertical layout. And this is, I think, the A6 size or B6 something. It's definitely not 5 by 8. I wonder where, I feel like there should be some kind of internal note, but I can't seem to find it. It's okay. Anyways, I actually want to potentially do like a traveler's notebook cover and include my planner in that leather notebook cover along with some other notebooks to kind of start to create my own journal ecosystem, which is like all the rage right now. And look, I'm a woman of many journals. I always have like 5 different journals I jot down in like at any given point for different reasons, so I figure putting them in one place together could maybe help me form a better journaling habit, although I'm not trying to be like an avid journaler. I do like the habit of journaling. I'm just not someone who is like aggressive at it right now. So more to come, but hopefully this will be part of that system if I can find something in the near future. And maybe I'll share more about that if it comes to fruition, but that might be a little bit later down the road. So yeah, that is my planner for this year, and yeah, I really like the format. It works for me. I don't feel like I have a lot to fill out personally, so I don't really need a huge planner. That is just my personal planner as well. I don't put any work stuff in that. My work planner is a digital Notion planner on my work computer. I don't use anything else. It's just easier for it to be digital for me. This is my Muji pen case. I've had this for a few years now. I think I got this last December of 2024. And I just have all my Muji pens, which I still love and use. I do a little bit of color coding. So Muji pens are just so nice, and I find, I don't know, just like satisfying in terms of the ink and all of that. I do think I would love a fountain pen, like a pretty one someday, but for now my Muji pens work great for me. And they fit perfectly in my little Muji pouch. So that is my pencil case. I have my hand wipes that I always carry a pack of with me no matter what bag I have, because just you never know when you have sticky hands from something. I have my Coach wallet. I love this still. Use it all the time. It's one of my favorites. I think Coach wallets are just fabulous and fit my vibe a lot. So yeah, this is my, what I call my big girl wallet, because it holds everything. And then I have like a slim card case if I need that for like a smaller bag. But this works great for every day for the most part. So yeah. Okay. Alright, what else do we have? I feel like Mary Poppins, like opening up the bag. My AirPods 4. They do have noise canceling, which is amazing, and love it every day. This is a case I got from Amazon a while ago, and it's held up really well. Only now is like maybe the top a little loose, depending on how hard I open it, but it's not broken or anything. It's held up really, really well and absolutely so cute. And this like bow and this like bracelet charm. So absolutely love, big fan of my case. I have a new bag of tissue. This Clorox wipes. These are more for like surfaces versus like hand wipes. And this is nice to like wipe down things like, you know, at my job, because I don't know about anyone else, but everyone's just getting sick. Thankfully, knock on wood, I have been spared this season. Well, I did get sick in November, so technically I've done my duty. It was just a cold and it didn't last too long, thankfully, but a lot of people have been getting sick with like the flu and other things, so I've been just honestly staying home during the holiday season, trying to not go anywhere, wash my hands a lot. It's no fun getting sick, especially in January. So if you have been ill, I feel you. I've been there. I was sick all of January last year, so I hope you are feeling better and doing better. It can be just not fun for sure. These are my eyeglasses. I use them when my eyes feel tired or to read like the computer screen. I have my case somewhere in here. I will find them, but I even used them a little bit today. I have a body spray. This is Cheeky by Nature Well Hair and Body Fragrance Mist, scented with pistachio, almond blossom, coconut, and salted caramel. It's kind of like the inexpensive version of Sol de Janeiro. And I am like only a few drops left. So I like to use up every last drop. And that's why I have usually like a body spray or something in my bag in case I want to freshen up at any point. That is an essential I like to bring. Okay, I have my phone charger. This can charge my iPhone and also has I have an iPhone 14, so it's like the old charging port, which is a little smaller. Now they're bigger. I don't know why I don't know. It's whatever. And now I have the bigger one that can charge my AirPods. So this can perfectly charge both devices, which is amazing. So I do have that with me. I have this toiletry bag, which definitely needs to be organized, decluttered. I'm going to do that momentarily, but I'm going to put that off to the side. I have a Summer Fridays vanilla lip balm. Actually need to get a new one. This is pretty much running out on me. Honestly, Summer Fridays is my favorite lip balm right now. Like, I just don't love anything else, and that's why I have another one. This is the pink guava. A little bit more spring summery. It does have like a slight pink tint, and I really love this one. But I also just love the flavor of vanilla more. So I don't know. I like the tint of this one. I love the flavor of vanilla a lot. So I have my sunglasses, and these are just like the Sojo's ones with like the metal. So those are my sunglasses. They're pretty much my favorite ones at this time, in this present moment. I have my lip case, which is this cute case I love. Had for a little bit. Still love it. I will declutter that. And another floating lip product, which is the Ulta Beauty Lip Oil, juice infused lip oil, and it's in the color Cranberry Pomegranate. I love this so much, but I feel like it's gone so quickly. I don't know if it just like dissipates more quickly. It's not as long lasting, but I feel like it goes so quickly for some reason. Like, I feel like I turn around and it's already empty. I don't know, but I love it, and I do want to get a new one. It just like does something, I don't know what it is, but it's like clear yet has a slight tint. It goes perfectly with this lip stain that I love to use. I don't know, I just can't stop using it, and I need to get a new one very quickly. I next have this hair clip. I always usually have one, so that is one. Okay, I have another hair clip, and I don't need two, so I do need to just put one away. I have my hand sanitizer. I like the Trader Joe's lavender spray one. I love the scent so much. I have a deodorant. Always have one in my work bag. I have a used tissue. Well, not used, but like it's almost empty, so another tissue. I have Advil. Needed that today in my luteal phase. I have some whiteout. And okay, I have a pack of gum, small pocket, my hand cream by L'Occitane. This is a great hand cream, love it. Okay, found my eyeglass case, so I'm just gonna put those back in so they don't get lost. I have another body spray, which I might put this one back and try and use up the other one, since this one is a little bit more in it. This is the Finery Target brand, Sweet on the Outside. A great perfume / fragrance. This is another Trader Joe's hand sanitizer, but I picked this one up because I'm almost out of this one. So once this one completely is out, I'll throw it away and just start my new one. And this one I got a new scent. I also got another lavender one, and I'll just put in another handbag for when I go out and about, because I just love them so much. I'm always like switching the hand sanitizer between bags. I'm like, why don't I just have two, and then I don't have to worry about it. This is grapefruit and lemon. I haven't smelled this yet. Let's test it out. That smells fresh, citrusy. Like that. This little Snoopy bag, which just holds some extra cords, headphone backups. My computer that I work with has a headphone jack still in it, so I use that sometimes if I need to like listen to something. I'm in an office with like other people. I don't have like a private room, so sometimes I might want to like listen to work videos that I'm often, if I'm not editing these videos, I am somehow involved watching other editors, like other video editors, their work for clients of ours and videos that they make for marketing and all that. I am often watching a lot of videos and like helping give feedback for edits, so it's not as fun as this, I'll tell you that, but it's necessary to have the headphones. Okay, so then I have a hair tie. I love these like cloth like ones. They don't hurt my hair, which I love. Okay. I have a random pen floating around. Another lip product. This is the e.l.f. lip balm lipstick in black cherry. I have, which I might need to get something equivalent to this, but not Christmassy. But I often like to get warm coffee during the colder months and just in general. And sometimes the coffee cups coffee shops give you feel really hot, and sometimes they don't give sleeves, which is very annoying sometimes. So I have this handmade cloth one that I bought from someone who made it a few years back, and it's like a Christmas theme. So I'll probably keep it. I could maybe like do inside out, and it's just red. That could still work. I don't know, but I might want to get something like this, a little more neutral or unseasonal, non-seasonal, that I could wear or use all year round. Okay. Then I have another big thing of 5 gum, which is probably my preferred gum. Okay. The rest of the items in this bag is just trash, so I'm not going to show you that. It's just like receipts. But that is the bag. So we're thankful for our dark green bag, and now it's time to move on to a new bag. We have our new bag with us. Amazing. So I might keep a similar system, but I do need to do a little bit of a declutter of some things. So for now, I'm going to start with the first few things we took out. This over. Try to get some of the bulky items out of the way. So I'm going to put my planner and Kindle in the laptop sleeve section, just because that's the most protected area. So put it in there. And I think I'm going to throw in the pencil pouch in there as well, just like on top. Okay. Then I think I'm going to take, let's see, I know for a fact I like to keep my few things like accessible in the little pockets. So I think I'm gonna do my sunglasses in one of the like smaller compartments. Then I'm gonna do my lip balms because I always reach for these. I'm then gonna do my hand sanitizer in the same pocket, and I think I'll also put the hand lotion as well because I'm trying to be better about lotioning my hands as they are drier right now. So I just find when it's a little bit more accessible, I reach for it, and that's important. Okay, I think for this lonely pen, I'll actually stick it in. There's like very slim pockets that virtually can hold nothing larger than a pen. So I'm just going to use one for my pen so that if ever I need to like quickly access a pen, it's there. Alright, next I'm going to take my wallet and put it in the smaller front compartment. It doesn't have like as much width as the back, so I'm going to put that up in the front, kind of where my sunglasses are, everything like that. Also going to put my AirPods. I mean, I usually take my AirPods out when I'm home and I use them at home, but for now I'll put them in the front pocket because that's usually where I would put them. Okay. Then I'm going to put my tissue also in the front because I often need to grab my tissue. So that's where I'll put it. Along with my eyeglasses as well. These are just things I know I reach for more throughout the day. Then I'm going to take my wipes and I'm going to put them in the zip pocket in the middle because unless I really need them, I would reach for them. So they can kind of be more out of the way. And they're also more slim, and this pocket's very slim. So that being said, I'll also include my big pack of gum and the coffee warmer, since these are again things I don't like constantly reach for unless I'm really needing it. I do have this pack of gum that literally has like 3 pieces left, so I'll probably just throw this in the front and try and use it up, since I have clearly an abundance of gum. I think what happens is like sometimes when I need cash, I'll go to Walmart or Target and I'll go to like grab some gum and try to get cash out. So then I just have like more gum than usual, but yeah. Okay. The awkward thing about my highlighter, or not highlighter, whiteout, is it doesn't fit in my pencil pouch. So it's kind of just awkwardly here. I think I'm just gonna put it where my planner is and my pencil pouch and stick it on the top. It's not gonna be annoying. It's as long as I have it with me is usually what I prefer. Okay. I think I've been needing access to my charger more frequently, so I might, oh, there's a back pocket. Okay, maybe I'll stick it in this back zipper pocket and put that there. So pretty much everything else is almost ready to go in. I just need to declutter a little bit. This is how we're looking so far. This whole back pocket is still empty. The middle has my gum, wipes, so plus that. My Kindle planner, pencil pouch, and just the other essentials, wallet, stuff like that. So we are almost done. I love having an organized bag because it does get pretty chaotic. Okay, so I'm gonna do lips last. It's gonna be harder. I do know that in lieu of the fact I have 2 here, I'm just gonna keep one and put the other one away. And in this bag, there's just so much going on. So I have a hairbrush, which I'm keeping. I have some stuff I need to throw out. Like, this definitely needs to be thrown out. They're like sanitizing wipes, blister band-aids, this old hand cream, another hand cream, which I love this hand cream, so just love me hand cream. Another hand sanitizer, another hand sanitizer. I think I might just throw these out because they're pretty much empty. This looks like that needs to be thrown out. I have a little cute nail filer. My cute, but it gets dirty, so it's so annoying. I wish I could like find a way to clean it. But this cami mirror, so it's like a handheld mirror. I don't always reach for this, so that's why I like to keep it in this. Some mints and hair tie, which I will put these two hair ties together. Another nail filer, which I only need one, so I might throw that out. I have a lot of little nail files that I just don't need. Tide to go, keep that. I typically like to have a travel toothbrush and toothpaste with me, just in case, or if I'm like going to the dentist. I have some alcohol wipes, which I don't think those look good anymore. This also looks like that needs to be thrown out, and some band-aids that look questionable. I'll just throw that out. I have this tool that you can clean your devices, like the little crevices and stuff. I like to use this to clean my AirPod case and all that good stuff, so handy. Okay, that can be thrown out. This looks fine. Keep this one. I have a bunch of these hair ties that I don't really use, but I don't know. Yeah, these look like they're disintegrating anyway. I'll throw them out. Backup Advil, which I do keep just in case, and a floss pick, and that's it. And this is a eyeglass wipe, which I don't mind keeping. So we're gonna definitely keep our deodorant, put her back in here, because I don't know why that was floating around. I think I was moving it between bags. Putting back the other stuff I want to keep. Toothbrush, Tide to Go, compact mirror, 2 hair ties, which I think is sufficient. Nail filer, mints, Advil, sanitizing wipe, floss, my electronic cleaner, few band-aids and blister bandages, which I don't really reach for. It's good to have. I think what I do need to do is supplement with new band-aids, because these other ones are old and they don't look like they would work. I do think I need to grab a few new band-aids to throw in here. I think that I don't need it to be in here, so I may just leave this hand cream. I still love it. I'll just leave it out and I'll grab it for when I run out of the other one. So Advil to stick in here. I'm going to put my backup hand sanitizer in here as well, and I'm going to put my body spray, and lastly my claw clip. Okay, and that is got a little room, which I'm not going to try and fill, but this is our cute little floral bag. So adorable. Love it so much. And I'm going to stick it in the big pocket here. And okay, so I'm going to put these away along with the claw clip and the other extra hand sanitizer stuff. I'll probably just leave out to use elsewhere. All of this is like garbage, so throw that out. I don't think I need to change anything in this, so I'm gonna just stick it in next to the other bag. And lastly, we have our lip balms and lip glosses and all the lip products, which I need to figure out homes for these. See, I have my other lip oil here that is almost out as well, so things are like juicy in here. You know, I have this Summer Fridays brown sugar, which I really like. It's just old now, so I might need to throw this away. I just don't use it very much. It's a little dark on me. I have a lip balm that I don't really reach for, so I could virtually get rid of that. I have a backup mascara here, which I don't know, might be pretty much dried out. Let's check. I don't know. Looks okay. I don't need both of these in here. I do like this e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oil a lot. I even bought another one because this is almost running out. And it's the color, what's the color? Rose Envy. Rose Envy, such a good color. So I'm going to keep that. I don't really reach for this one specifically, so I'm going to leave that one out. This one is Peekaboo Neutral Pencil, which I'll keep. This is like a Rare Beauty Essential balm. Oh. Just for like relaxation. I'll keep that. I have this backup lip balm, which I haven't really used, but it's nice to have something like a backup. Nude Truffle lip balm by NYX as well. This is a great lip color. I just don't often reach for it, but I think I'll keep it. Earthen by Ilia. Such a great color. I recently bought this, but I'm just not really using it, so maybe I need to start using it a bit more. It's this like pinky color by Physicians Formula. Butter lip conditioner. It's tinted in the color Pink Paradise. I think it comes out more peachy pink, but that might be a nice color to bring out. This is my Glow Reviver Melting Lip Balm Wild Cherry. Tough, because like I like to always have a lot with me in terms of lip colors. So this is a lip pencil in natural. So I don't know. I think I might keep all of this here. Let's see how big it fills up. I might put this in the big bag, actually. I do like this a lot and clearly use these all the time. I think I'm actually missing a lip pencil, so I should go grab that, add it in. But with this, and that is pretty much it. I think that's sufficient to have at all times. And put this in we did it. She is stuffed to the brim. I have completed filling out my work bag, and if I still wanted to bring my laptop, I could virtually have room for it. I would just move my planner and Kindle out or somewhere else. But pretty much everything else is good to go, fits well, and you can see everything in the back here. This here. My chargers in there, my zip pocket. This holds Kindle and pencil pouch, and this holds all the other essentials that I might need. So we'll zip her up. There's the bag. So, yeah, I didn't put anything in here, but it's really, I think, for, I don't know, just like random bits and bobs or papers I get, might collect in there. Everything else I feel like is just better suited in the internal compartments. So that is what I will keep them there for now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little packing my new work bag video. I'll end with a bonus bag, which is my lunch bag. I recently got it, I want to say like a few months ago, back in the fall, but I thought I would share it to show what I use for my lunch or food. So, right, this is my lunch bag, and I like that it's a neutral color because I just feel like it's kind of one of those bags that I throw around, and I wanted it to really go with everything. I could have gotten like pink or purple, but for some reason I just felt like I needed this to be more brown toned to just really work well no matter what. It's a lunch bag, so nothing crazy. But this is from, I think, the brand Bag Smart, also from Amazon. I love it because a tote, which I love to carry it on my shoulder. I hate having to like hold it with my hand or on my arm. If I can put it on my shoulder, that was a big plus. It has a water bottle or just sleeve. My water bottle is like huge, so I just never really fits well, but love that it's there regardless. Also on the other side, and then it just has compartments, which I love. So we have the big insulated center, and honestly, I mean, I typically bring my breakfast, I bring my lunch, I'll bring a few snacks, my beverages for the day. Like, I pretty much bring all my meals except for dinner. So I like to make sure that I'm eating throughout the day, and this just has a lot of room for all of that. So plenty of room, no complaints here. And I have another zip pocket. This one isn't insulated, but usually I'll stick like utensils or like a napkin or other snacks that maybe are, don't need to be cooled. And the very front pocket as well. Right now, actually, I have a ton of snacks like beef jerky. I have some Splenda packets, my sweetener of choice. I have a little date bar, and I also have my strap to the bag. I just don't really use the strap. And then looks like I also have a liquid IV. So, yeah. I don't like to go hungry if I can help it. I always have some kind of snack, and usually that prevents me from buying food, which is like the true culprit, is I'll go and buy food, which I try not to do if I can help it, or if I buy food, I just make sure to obviously plan for that. Sometimes I bring food and I'm like, I don't want to eat this, I'm gonna order lunch, and that happens. I try not to let it happen all the time, but it happens. That is my lunch bag. Alright, well, friends, that concludes the video of my new work bag slash currently already owned it bag organization. And yeah, thank you for doing that with me. I feel good about going in tomorrow with a new bag that's already organized. So I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And yeah, I hope that you're doing well, and I hope to also see you in the next video. Thank you again for watching, and